Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to review the Mark IV Supra and the NISSAN R32 Skyline. So yeah, we're going to do the brake test, top speed test, and a lot more stuff. And yeah, so let's get into the video. Alright guys, let's start with the exterior design. So this thing is beautiful. It's the Skyline R32. I think they need to do a remodel on this thing. Has been pretty long in the game, so remodel would be nice. And it's all underrated in this game. I never see these things like anyone driving this thing. So yeah, this thing is beautiful, sounds nice, and the lights do look pretty good. Yeah, and this thing has a RB26 DETT inline 6. You probably already know a 5-speed manual. If you're into JDM stuff, you probably know it. It's twin turbocharged and stuff, so yeah, that's pretty cool. These things were made in the gentleman's agreement stuff. I think that went for 15 years. It was basically a agreement that you can't put a car over 267 horsepower, and all of the Japanese manufacturers did agreement. So yeah, let's move on with the Supra now. Alright guys, this thing is the Supra. So it has a legendary 2JZ GTE that's really tunable, and yeah, it's also maximized to 267 horsepower because it was made in the gentleman's agreement. And yeah, it has a 6-speed manual, looks beautiful. This thing also does need a remodel, in my opinion. It has been pretty long in the game. And yeah, I put these wheels on I need to change them. I don't know, I don't like them anymore. Bought this thing like a week ago or something, and yeah, looks pretty nice. I bought 3 Supras in the game and sold them and bought them back. So yeah, I guess let's move on with the 0 to 60 test now. Alright guys, sorry, I meant to say we're gonna do the light test and the startup test, and here's the startup. So yeah, sounds pretty nice. Here are some baby revs. As you guys can see, it does spit flames, and it sounds nice. And here are the headlights, tail lights, and hazards. Here's the brake lights and the reverse lights. So yeah, pretty nice. Let's move on with the R32 now. Alright guys, here's the R32 Skyline. Here's the startup. Nice startup, and here are some revs. Also spit flames. Sounds nice too. I'm gonna red line it real quick. So there you guys see. And sounds good too. Here are the lights, headlights, tail lights, brake lights, hazards, and the reverse lights. And here are the front hazards. So yeah, pretty nice. Now let's move on with the 0 to 60 test. Alright guys, here's the 0 to 60 test. In 3, 2, 1, go. So it was almost 4 seconds, but particularly 3.93 seconds. So yeah, pretty fast for an old car. And yeah, let's move on with the Toyota Supra. Alright guys, here's the 0 to 60 test on the Supra in 3, 2, 1, go. So that was pretty nice. That was 4 seconds flat, and pretty nice for this thing. And yeah, now we're gonna move on with the brake test. The top speed test. So yeah, let's move on with the top speed test. Alright guys, here is the top speed test. Same thing, second gear in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not timing this, by the way, so yeah. It's gonna be a close one, but 164 miles per hour, pretty nice. Alright guys, here's our R32 Skyline. It's gonna have a better launch because it is all-wheel drive. And this thing also has all-wheel steering, so that's kind of weird. So it's not weird because it did race back in the day. And yeah, let's move on. Let's do the top speed test in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah guys, the top speed is 153 miles per hour, pretty solid. It's slower than the Mark IV though, but the acceleration is faster than the Mark IV, so yeah. I'm talking about Supra if you didn't know, so yeah. Let's move on with the brake test. Alright guys, I'm cruising on 60 miles per hour as you guys can see. I mean at 70 miles per hour, so you're gonna see how fast it brakes in 3, 2, 1, go. So wow, that's pretty impressive. It stopped in 1.41 seconds. And yeah, pretty solid. Let's do the Supra now. Alright guys, here's the brake test in 3, 2, 1, go. A little worse than the Supra, but still fine. It's 1.50 seconds. So yeah, pretty solid. Now we can do the track test. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. So yeah. Guys, we're at the track, so we're gonna do traction control off, second gear, and yeah, I'm gonna get the timer, and we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. That was 1:49 seconds, 1 minute and 49 seconds. So let's move on with the Skyline. Alright guys, I'm in the R32 as you guys can see, so we're gonna do the same thing. 3, 2, 1, go. So hey guys, that was 1 minute and 42 seconds. So pretty way better than the Supra. And yeah, pretty good. We're now I'm just gonna do something, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do just a drive around, going around this stuff, and yeah.